All right, air signs. I'm going to do a love reading today for the next week, and it is going to be for Aquarius, um, Gemini, and Libra. Okay, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Okay, so this is a love reading, and I'll be using the Llewellyn deck of cards, and then I will also be using the Wisdom of Avalon. So, and just to note that this is a general reading. If it does resonate for you, it may not resonate for everyone, but if it does resonate for you, I will be doing an extended reading on the connection part of the layout to see where that goes, and I'll be looking at how the universe, kind of a different perspective of the connection. So that information for that is in the box below. And also, don't forget to push subscribe, because you'll have access then to notification of the other readings, including these readings that I do weekly. And I do general readings, soulmate reading, prosperity reading, as well as love readings. And then you'll know when they're getting released. All right, and also I'm open for personal readings, one-to-one readings, and my email is listed below. Let's take a look now. So I'm going to start with your energy. Now, these are not male or female gender. So this is yours, whether you're male or female. It depends who's watching, who this is for. And they could be interchangeable too. I mean, you will know. This, this is, you'll know your own situation. This is for your other person. As I say, they could be interchangeable. So this is your person. And this is the connection. All right. So we're going to take a look at your energies here first. And we've got the Four of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So let's take a look at the Four of Swords. We've got the Four of Cups. Interesting. And the Page of Swords. All right, so I kind of feel like this is based on an awakening that took place for you, where you kind of looked at your situation, you looked at love, you looked at your past, you looked at the present, and kind of something just came clear to you that this isn't enough. There's still something more that needs to, that something's missing in it, right? Like it just doesn't feel like it's solidified enough or something like that. And then you have the Page of Swords showing up there. So it's like you're waiting for something else now to move into, to take the relationship or the connection to somewhere. But you're kind of just holding status quo at this point. You're aware, you're awake, and you're looking at it and you're going, okay, if this needs to go somewhere else, okay, it needs to move somewhere. And that's what the Four of Cups is telling you. Because you've got the Ten of Cups showing up here. So that's awesome. So in this vision that you had, I think where, what came from that vision was this awareness that the situation as it currently was or is kind of like empty in a way. Something's missing. And I think it's what's missing is what you're coming up with here is the Ten of Cups vision. We got the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords showing up here. So recognizing that it's not, it is not having one or the other. It's not having the connection with each other or the non-connection with each other, okay? But it's more about bringing the whole energy of love into your full life. So that's kind of what I see with the Ten of Cups showing up here with the Ace of Swords. So it's kind of like a truth came out of it where you were trying to make some choices and decisions here about where to go with the, remember I said you're waiting to see where to go. So it's like, okay, should we, end this? Should we move, or, find somebody else? Or should we, maybe get, try and move this somewhere? Like what's, and then the Sword of Truth just came through and it's like, I know, this is like, it's kind of like the universe just went shh and gave you this picture. Like, no, this is about love, period. This is about love entirely in the life. It's not about making choices about what to happen between the partners or between the connection. It's about bringing love, period, into your life for you, resonating everywhere, okay? because you got the Seven of Wands showing up here now, and the Moon, and the King of Swords. So this is kind of giving you that sense of clarity and power to be able to see now what is being revealed to you in a place that you didn't. This is like new. This is like, and I remember I said because of the Four of Cups. So this is a looking deeper, looking much deeper, and beginning to shed some light on another dimension of existence in that can, you know, envelop. Okay, how can I put this? Another level of existence in your soul that is being stirred to now recognize that this is about enveloping your entire life in love, okay, and those around you, and not just about which construct should I pick. And that's what the Moon shows. And the Seven of Wands is there to show that there's all kinds of new stuff and new growth and new development that's going to be coming your way around passion and around understanding, or not even understanding, but experiencing the ability to stand strong with the chaos of passion and, you know, spiritual love coming your way to help create this situation with the 10. Because you've got the Queen of Cups here now and the Magician. This is the process of transforming you into a readiness for that next level of love in your life, which I see already with the Ten of Cups. So this looks to me like the rest of this is a process of transformation with the Magician for you, for the Queen of Cups. Now this is not male or female energy. I mean, this is not gender wise. This is spiritual and divine feminine energy mixing with, you know, enveloping the entirety of not just you, but resonating beyond you into the people around you, okay? And as the King of Cups, that is the divine power of the truth that the sword that the King of Cups, or the King of Swords, I'm sorry, King of Swords. So it's kind of like this is a, it's kind of like, I mean, okay, I'm just going to say this. It's kind of like how I see King Arthur as the King of Swords. And King Arthur is holding Excalibur, which is the sword of truth. And with that sword of truth, he's able to uncover fears and things that are coming up to prevent his people or him, you know, from being able to stand in their own passion and their own power, okay? And therefore transforming them into readiness for the divine commitment to love. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, I could go forever. We've got the Star. This is your person's card. We've got the Four of Wands. We've got the Page of Cups. And we've got the Three of Wands. So with the Star, and this is your person's card, we've got the Page of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So with your person, I think they are kind of in a process of healing from their own misconception, their own experiences in life that they endured. You went through yours, they went through theirs, and they endured, and now they're waiting for the message to come from their experiences. And that's what happens with the healing, right? Is a message comes through from the healing. Because they, as a result of having been, you know, in the other kind of life where I said all's fair in love and war type thing, they're now looking for commitment in terms of unconditional love, in terms of a forever kind of situation. So it's kind of, you know, and it's right across here from the Ten of Cups too. So it's very similar. The Four of Wands is very similar. It's about moving into that state of being that is all-encompassing in terms of a marriage, but a marriage made in a divine level, okay? Then we got the Page of Cups showing up here with the Devil and the Hermit. So I feel like your person is kind of going through because it's just beginning with the Page of Cups, of their ability to be able to understand or stand under passion and that, you know, powerful spiritual energy, and kind of start to feel comfortable with it, because they still have the Devil in here and the Hermit, so they're still kind of looking for their path. There's a lot of misconceptions, as I saw here from the Ten of Swords, and what they're looking for with the Four of Wands. So this is a process that they're going through. They're still kind of emerging from this state of confusion, misconception, and from that moving closer and closer to their soul truth, which, as I say, the Moon here is shown to you. For them, it's about being on this, you know, doing an internal investigation. And they can only do that alone to find and light up their own path. But they have a lot of temptations still in there. So I do see a process happening. However, I do see kind of light showing through, because we've got the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. So they're starting to see different things that are possible for them coming their way, including love and a soulmate connection. So they're aware of it, they're seeing it, but they're still kind of in this process, okay? And part of that is because the healing from the Ten of Swords, which is taking place because we got the Star here, but they're still kind of waiting for something to come out of it, like some kind of a communication, a message or something, where they go like, okay, I get it, this is part of my healing, you know, that kind of thing. So with the connection itself, we've got the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and Three of Swords. So we've got the Two of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. So I think this is what this is about. This is about disbursement of energy, disbursement of and not to create necessarily stability, but more to create balance. Okay, I'm just going to draw one more card on it and see what we get. We've got the King of Cups here. So this is kind of going the other way. You've got the Queen of Cups, so yours, so they're kind of going the other way, or this connection is enveloping both. This connection is enveloping this process of sharing knowledge, sharing resources, sharing information, sharing, to stabilize and to put the connection in balance. So it requires the energies of the Queen of Cups, but also the energies of the King of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is the energy of the heart, and the King of Cups is the energy of the heart being, and we've got the Knight of Cups here, being offered out there into the world, into a worldly place. And I think that's what's going to restore the balance in this connection. It's bringing that level of the divine feminine energy of spirit and love. And when I say love, I mean like, unconditional, complete, divine love. And it's already coming into this connection. So the healing is already happening here. It's already coming in, because I think that's the part that you bring here, and that's the part that they need here, is to bring it into the worldly way, or into the worldly things, because we've got the Queen of Wands for the connection. So we've got the King of Wands happening. Where are we here? Okay. No King of Wands. A little confused here. King of Swords, sorry. And now we've got the Queen of Wands showing up here. So this is really about, as I said, being, bringing in the passion, but coming from a really heart-centered place onto the path of the divine feminine in the connection. Because right now the feminine is showing up here as a very single, it's separating itself in this relationship or in this connection. The feminine energy is sort of separated itself and had to engage in providing the balance and in providing the stability, when really it has to come from, from the connection itself. it has to be, like, we've moved from kind of the singular part to the connection, okay? So this is about the divine energy, but it has to be done in balance. So the balance is what I see being restored here. We've got the Two of Cups and we've got the Two of Pentacles. So bringing back the combination of the divine feminine, divine masculine, into all areas, into the worldly level, but also into the spirit plane. We've got the Three of Swords showing up here in the base, and the Eight of Swords. So there has been damage. I mean, this connection itself has gone through a lot of pain and a lot of heartbreak itself. It itself is restoring. When two beings come together to create a connection, the connection also has, is an entity unto itself. And that's what I see here. So it's restoring the connection, as though, like, the connection itself needs healing, is what I'm trying to say here. So it's bringing the power and the knowledge from the individuals into the connection to put it back in balance, and therefore heal the sense of isolation. And I think that's where the heartbreak in the situation came from. I think we had two individuals possibly operating independent of each other, creating, a sense of stability in their own right, but therefore not creating the balance within the two. And that's what I see happening here. And daring to move through the pain and through the kind of, it looks to me like the pain is very mental and very intellectual, and so it's moving beyond that and moving into a heart level, which is why the King of Cups is so important here, to bring that heart center into the worldly things. Because right now, and we've got the Devil here and we've got the Swords here, there's a lot of kind of mind stuff going on, a lot of thinking and intellectual stuff going on, that has to move into more of an organic place to restore the balance for the path. Okay. All right, I'm just going to draw a few cards from the Wisdom of Avalon. We got Restriction and the Serpent. So this is about knowledge and healing, which is interesting. I got that in the last reading, and it's about commitment. It's about restriction. So it's about focus. It's about focusing on the path of the connection. And that's where I believe knowledge and healing can take place, because we do have the Star here, and we do have healing taking place here with the Four of Swords showing up. But what we need is for it now to be here in the connection. All right, it seems a little confusing, but that's the best I can come up with right now. And I'll leave it at that. And if this did resonate for you, then I will be doing an extended reading, air signs. And the information for that's in the box below. So don't forget, push subscribe, and I'll see you next week, if not in the extended.